want and needs to be done in practice.
Except
He's that guy.
except when it matters. Not the game.
Yeah,
Shout out to my nigga AI. Not the game. Practice. We talking about practice, not the game.
But sometimes you got to make that sacrifice and keep that guy around, especially when your best receiver is Jacoby, and we may be having what seems to be sometimes, maturity issues or whatever. You have to keep a Redding around because you won't. And don't get me wrong, yeah, we got Restrepo, but sometimes you make that sacrifice and keep a guy like Redding around so things will run smoothly. So you know what I'm saying? You need an extension of your coach sometimes. So I
I
can
think the
understand.
Jacoby nonsense is kind of under control now because they brought in the guy who actually knows him real close.
Oh, you're right.
Coach Scott Johnson, Coach
Yep.
Scott. So they brought in a guy who knows him real close. So I think that's kind
And
of under control for the most part.
if KB had anything to do with that, I don't give. You pay KB every dime, because that's what understanding a locker room looks like. That's how it's supposed to look. That's the type of stuff head coaches are supposed to be doing. We've heard stories about Nick Saban doing that.
About whatever KB. I mean, KB was always a great coach, but him going away and then coming back, he not only is a great coach with the kids, he's also a strategist as a coach, bringing in another guy to help with the receiver room. I mean, God, he's going to be. I would almost say this: are we going to see that we start challenging the Ohio States of the world for wide receiver talent with the way that these boys are being coached up at receiver now?
You goddamn right.
When you start winning,
we challenge them boys.
You
Listen.
Yeah.
We got two guys who Ohio State desperately wanted. They desperately wanted JoJo. They desperately wanted Chance Robinson. We took those guys. We didn't get the top target, Jeremiah. I mean, we was there on Saturday. It was a coin flip. You know what I'm saying? We was there, but we are challenging them. Now, granted, I think their reach is more broad because they can go out and get the top guys nationally. We just haven't gotten that yet. We could get the South Florida guys, and then probably like a guy out of Georgia, stuff like that. So, but we challenging them, especially if Restrepo and George has another year like they had this year, and then JoJo go out there and have a good year. You challenging them big time.
Hold up, man. Off topic for a minute, man. Fresh off the press, man. Hold up, man. Off topic, man.
It's not a good look for the company. Right? All right, we supposed to be jumping somebody, and y'all out there getting carried like a youth league basketball. All right, now, Peter.
How did
all right, I done told you you've been slacking for way too long. All right, and you finally got hemmed up. Take a look at your feet, son. Got the same problem as the Carolina Panthers. Instability. All right, here come Davis with the Pearl Harbor sneak attack. Oh, my God. Cam Newton's face is wide open like Ben Simmons at the three-point line. This should be a piece of cake. I'll probably just knock him out, finally be successful at something in my life. Damn, never mind. I only got 2 hits like Cisco. Just like one of them hits. The job is incomplete. Barely took off 1 health point. All right, now take a look at Larissa. She ain't come here for all this. She gets out faster than a snitch. Speaking of snitch, take a look at Miss Kathy. She points the cops in the right direction and heads off. She got to get to Trader Joe's before they close.
Damn, Kathy.
All right, back to the action. All right, take a look at Davis. Getting thrown around like a racial slur at an NRA convention. Oh, my God. It's Cam Newton. I watched him use the Freddie Gibbs offense to carry the Auburn Tigers to the national championship, and now he's carrying me. It's all come full circle, like a circle jerk, but we can't beat him. He's like Donald Trump. All right, now, once again, take a look at your feet, Peters. All right, you ain't stood on 10 your whole life or in this fight one time. Y'all look like the Z Fighters before Goku pull up. And that's all right, because there's going to be some changes, all right, with the company. Some of y'all ain't going to be with us much longer. All right, now I got to call the customers. Let them know that we failed. Man, I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. I already saw the video. Man, put my deposit back in my account by tomorrow. That's supposed to be pro jumpers.
Pro jumpers.
Want something done right, you got to do it yourself.
I don't
Pro
understand
jumpers.
how did he get that
All right,
made
man.
so fast? That video
That's
came
not the
out
one
what
I
2 days ago?
sent you, Mitty?
No, I'm
No,
trying to
that
figure
video
out
came out
And
last night. He just
How
put
did
it
he
out
get that-
22 minutes ago.
how did he get that merch made so fast. That
Pro
is
jumpers.
that
Yeah,
is
that is kind of
crazy.
crazy, huh? Pro jumpers.
that was funny. Boy, had Brock Purdy putting hits out on people. Somebody
I ain't
should have
gonna lie,
sent him a Jay Wimber jersey.
Some of his